Hey guys, welcome back. My name is Ryan. I'm a full-time reseller on sites like eBay and Poshmark, and I had the busiest day so far this year. Now my sales on eBay over the weekend were really great. Over Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, I sold 46 items for $1,590. That's not my take home. That is just my total sales. The day that stood out the most was definitely on Sunday. I sold 22 items for $687.13. And also over on Poshmark, I sold 12 items for $296. So I missed that 1,000 mark by $16.87. That is probably the largest day so far this year. I'm not 100% sure of last year, but that is definitely so far the largest day this year. I'm pretty happy with almost hitting $1,000 in sales. I think that's really cool. I don't think I've done that before. I could be wrong. I have sold items that are like $850 before, but not counting like those large items. Like these were all just full of like 30, 25 dollar items. So it was really cool for them to all add up to that. But obviously, I think it'd be even cooler to just sell one item for that much. But it's so hard to find those items. I know they're out there. I've watched plenty of other YouTube content that say, hey, you can find these items. You just got to keep searching. There's one guy I watch that he only does appliances and high-end electronics, or what is it, like machine tools, pretty much. Like he only ever has like 20 items in the store at all time. I actually kind of link what his eBay store kind of looks like. I mean, it's not much, but he has really good content. When I see his numbers, I'm like, it doesn't really add up, but I could be wrong with the amount he spends to the amount of what he's actually taking home. I could be wrong. There might be something I don't see because he doesn't really package a lot of his own stuff. He always has friends do it, which, to each their own. Or he has someone go pick up the item and also ship it for him. Like he does some of it, but he doesn't. In a lot of his videos, he always talks about having someone else do it. I'm like, man, that just keeps cutting your profit margin. But I even went around or did that approach. That's how I even sold the Wolf stovetop for like 800 bucks. I found it on Facebook Marketplace for $200 and sold it for like 800. So that was a really nice profit margin, honestly. And I have the things linked for my Facebook page to see if anything comes up. So if I'll get notified, but just nothing ever does. And I'll even get on there and try to search for things that are kind of the things he sells. And I just don't really have them. I mean, they're there, just sometimes. But I think he lives in Denver. I could be wrong. Or around somewhere in Colorado is what he says. I mean, his content's enjoyable. I will say, most content creators, though, you have to really be careful of what they are telling you. I'm not saying him or really anyone specifically. I'm just saying a lot of content creators will tell you something and you'll go out and buy all this stuff and then you're stuck with it. And I've seen so much of their numbers and I'm just like, they're really small. Like when you look at their profit margin, they're really kind of small. And then I have to remember, they're content creators. They're making more money on YouTube or kind of social media than actually reselling. So of course, they're doing what's entertaining for the crowd to keep you watching. So if you're entertained to keep you watching, that's how they're making their money, truthfully. Not necessarily just reselling. Yes, they are making some money from reselling, but a lot of it can be from content creator or content creating. So keep that in mind when you watch anyone on YouTube. Like even me, that's why I always say I'm not really here to teach. If you learn something, great. If I'm just here to share my journey, and that is pretty much it. If you learn something, awesome. I don't mind helping, but that is not my purpose to try to help. I guess if you have questions, I don't mind answering them, but I am not looking to try to make this channel like a help. It's more of just sharing my own journey, but maybe you can learn something from my own journey of mistakes and things I do and things that work. Obviously, like selling that stove, I learned it from him and it was nice. It did not take but 2 months and it was a nice profit. So that is something I learned, but it's just so hard to find. But you can just, when you're bored, look at Marketplace and find something like that. You just got to know what you're looking for, and you cannot, like he always says, you cannot pick up anything that does not have over 100% sell-through. Period. Do not buy a single thing that's under 100%. So, but that's what he says. That's not what I'm saying. I pick up things that are under 100% all the time. I pick up things that have 0% sell-through because there's nothing else listed. I am the sell-through, and I do it because I think it's cool, and if I get it cheap enough, if I can pick it up for $1, why not try it out to see if I can sell this for $1, but I've seen something similar, but maybe it's like a different team or something like that, and try to sell it for that similar item. Why not try it? Why not create my own sell-through? That's just how I feel. So, but one thing I did want to end this video on is, if you've seen my other videos, you know that my friend updated my Wii and modded it. So it's pretty much all the games are on this little 32 gigabyte SD card. That's it. And it has every Mario, or not Mario, but yeah, Mario, but every Nintendo, Super Nintendo, regular Nintendo, Game Boy Advance, Game Boy Color, just Atari, Sega, has a bunch, like the whole library, even some of the Japanese games. It doesn't really have anything that are disc games, but that's okay. So there's a lot of old school games on that. Well, I thought I had all the cords. I know I have them. I know they are somewhere in my house. Where? I have no idea. Because I have another Wii, and I know I've seen the sensor bar. I found 2 remotes, and I found 1 nunchuck. But I could not find any of the other cables. So I was like, you know what? I'll check eBay. Why not? Because I have 2 anyways. So this was going to be in the garage, and 1 was going to be kind of for in the house. I haven't played the Wii in a long time, so I'm like, you know what? I'll buy the extra cords. It shouldn't be that bad. This is where the reseller in me kind of thinks ahead. I started looking at lots, and I did find this lot here. So it came with controllers. It came with, the power cord, the video cord. It came with the sensor bar. It came for the dock to kind of keep it elevated. It came with another nunchuck. It came with controllers. And then it came with 4 games. And that's why I'm bringing this up. Because one of the games is Wii Sports. Wii Sports is selling for about $30 right now. I bought this for $60, like $61 shipped to me. Because I sent them an offer, they accepted it right away. So $61. Well, I can sell this one game, which I already have a copy of, so I don't need another copy. Sell it for $30, make half of my money back right there. And then I started looking at the other games. So there's Wii Play, doesn't sell for that much, but hey, I can make a little bit of money on that back. There was Far Cry. That one definitely might be a hard sell. It might sit for a while, but who knows? I might play it for a little bit and just sell it. So, and then the last one is Wii Fit. This game is almost next to impossible to sell by itself. I have tried, long time ago, I have tried to sell this game. It is so hard to sell by itself. A lot of time when I go to gaming conventions, I can pick it up for like $1. which is great because I can find We Fit boards in my area for some reason. They're always in thrift stores. They started marking them up. I don't know why, but occasionally you can find them where they don't mark them up and pick them up for like $3.99. A lot of the time when I find them here lately, they're like $7.99, but still. So if I have this free game and I pick up a Wii board, which I know I can probably find one this week, I'm sure, I'll bundle it and sell it for about 20 bucks plus shipping. That board is heavy. I will say that board is heavy. So I can sell that and pretty much almost paid for all the cables for free. So that's one reason it's nice to have that reseller mindset, because you're like, oh man, I can basically get this for free by selling stuff that I already have out of this bundle. And I just think that's a really cool thing about being a reseller, is you have that mindset to not just get things cheap or look for things cheap, but you also think of things of, well, if I buy this, how can I almost make it free? And I think that's just a cool mindset that we have as resellers. I would love to hear something that you have personally bought, maybe sold a portion of it and made your money back, but you still got to keep what you really wanted out of that bundle or something like that. I would love to hear that in the comments. Please share your story with me. I would love to hear it. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please comment below, something that you have kind of bought and made your money back on. Not just reselling. Like, I want something that you bought to keep part of it and resold some of it to keep your money back. So if you like more content like this, please subscribe. I really appreciate it if you do smash that like button. It does help me out. Last thing, I swear, I just reached 100 subscribers. That is exciting for me. I know I am small. Just hearing 100 subscribers, you're probably like, oh my gosh, he only has 100 subscribers. I don't know. I'm excited. It's exciting. 100 people have subscribed to my channel. I appreciate each and every one of you. I know there's like 3 or 4 people that actually comment below on some of my videos. I appreciate you guys so much. I love talking back and forth with you guys, especially since there's not that many people on this channel. So I do appreciate you guys so much for, talking back with me. I love hearing input. I'm trying to make these videos better and better. And I'm also trying to do these like daily vlogs. So we'll see you next time. Appreciate you guys. Bye.